Aries, welcome back to the channel, guys. If you're new here, welcome. For those that are returning, welcome back, and thank you guys so much for your continued love and support to the channel. Aries, this is going to be your monthly reading for December 2023. We are tapping in to see what it is that you guys need to know or be aware of during this time. And this, of course, will be for Aries Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. So definitely be sure to check out your other placements here on the channel. Now, Aries, this is a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone. However, if this reading does speak to you, I ask that you please support the channel by liking and subscribing. This will, of course, allow the channel to grow so others can receive these messages, but will also allow for me to pick up on your vibes for future reads. All right, Aries, let's tap in. I hope that you are all doing well out there, staying safe, happy, and healthy as always. Spirit of the Most High, tell me about Aries for December. All right, Aries, we have love, envy, honesty, acceptance, judgment, denial, forgiveness, and service. All right, bottom of the deck we have failure. So Aries, you could be looking at something as a failure. Love is the overall theme for the month, so this could definitely have to do with a relationship here. We also have empathy and patience. So I do feel, Aries, very strongly that there's a sense of maybe thinking as if you've wasted your time, or maybe someone has wasted your time. I feel like for some of you, you could have given someone a chance to figure something out, or this is you possibly being very patient with someone and maybe your patience didn't pay off. Maybe they made promises that they couldn't keep, or, you know, kind of made promises that they were not unable to keep. But regardless of what that is, I'm definitely feeling for many of you, you could be feeling as if you're a failure, or feeling as if, like I said, you may have wasted your time with this person or with this situation. Spirit, tell me about love for Aries here. What is love for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising? All right, so we got the Five of Swords. Tell me about love. Ooh, we got the Devil, Capricorn energy, Aries. So we could be dealing with a Capricorn. Doesn't have to be, but I feel like you're really figuring out who someone is. Two of Swords is at the bottom of the deck, Aries. I feel like you didn't see this coming. Ace of Wands and the Four of Pentacles here. Aries, I feel like whatever this person may have said or did, this is something that really caught you off guard. With that Five of Swords and the Devil, you could have caught someone in a lie. You could have caught someone cheating, doing some sort of wrongdoing. There could have been some sort of deception for some of you. There's definitely something very toxic and negative that you did not see here. And I'm almost getting a vibe here that you were holding out hope that you and this person were going to have a new beginning, and for many of you it did not happen, or there's this energy of it not working out the way that you were hoping for. Now with envy, this is what you're leaving behind this month. So we have I am the same as everyone, but with different challenges. So Aries, there could have been a situation where maybe you felt envy towards someone, and this is a natural emotion, of course. The good thing is that you can identify it and sort of move past that energy, or pinpoint what exactly is causing you to feel envious about a person or situation. And for many of you, if you are feeling envious about something or someone, this is your chance to really appreciate that person, or possibly try to show that situation some sort of love, and in return you're kind of elevating yourself or raising your frequency, if that makes sense. Tell me about envy for Aries. What is this envy about? Now keep in mind, Aries, this could also be someone that is around you. This is a lot. I'm not going to take all of these. Tell me about envy for Aries. What does Aries need to know? So we have the Queen of Wands. So it could be another fire sign, another Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius here. Tell me about envy. And the Three of Cups here. Some of you, this could be a friend or someone that you have maybe some sort of celebration or you have celebrated with. Three of Cups typically is our soul tribe. Aries, I do feel very strongly that whoever this is, if this is you in this energy of possibly feeling envious towards someone, maybe it's because of what someone has, or maybe something that they've achieved. I feel like this is you finding some sort of connection, or you finding some sort of middle ground. So let's say you're looking at someone's life and you feel, hey, why don't I have this or that? This Three of Cups letting me know that for whoever I'm speaking to, you are leaving this energy of envy behind, but it is because you're finding some sort of middle ground. So something that maybe you and this person have in common, or this is the energy of you really deciding that this is a person that you could be friends with. And I feel like this is something that's going to come to you in a shocking way. We have the Page of Swords, the Tower, and the Page of Wands. So this could literally be something happening, or something kind of happening out of nowhere, where you come to this sudden realization that you and this person have more alike than difference, or more things in common than more differences. And I feel like, again, for many of you, you could actually be making friends, or you and this person could be building some sort of maybe solid new beginning or a friendship. Now, what is continuing is honesty here, Aries. So there's definitely been a situation where you have been maybe very transparent or very honest with someone or about a situation. Talk to me about honesty for Aries. Okay, so we have the 8 of Cups. Okay. Tell me about honesty. And we have the 8 of Pentacles. So this is definitely talking about walking away. With this 8 of Pentacles here, Aries, this could be in regards to a job, your career, a place of employment. For some of you, this is self-employment. You could be walking away from a regular job to go in towards something that is maybe you're building your own business, or something that's for yourself. This is someone who has struggled. So I feel like whatever this is that you're walking away from, Aries, you're really at your breaking point. And I feel like you have been expressing your concern. So if this is a job that you're making this decision to possibly disconnect from, you've made it known that this has been difficult. Maybe you've told your boss, or maybe you've told your, superiors that this is just too much here. And I feel for many of you, you could be making a decision to maybe follow your heart here, or to go in towards maybe, like I said, business for yourself, doing something new, or something where you're more emotionally invested. But I do feel with this honesty energy, this could also be that you are communicating honestly with someone that you have no intention, or you have no interest in working a situation out. Again, with love coming out as the overall theme here, with that 5 of Swords and Devil, this is someone that's either a big liar, they're a big cheater, it's just someone that you really can't trust. And I feel like for many of you, you may have, like I said, held out hope, been very patient, allowing this person to figure it out or get it together. But for a lot of you, you're letting them know enough is enough. I do not want to work it out. I do not want to commit. I want nothing to do with you. And I am just going to take it and move on, or do my own thing. Now, what is coming in is acceptance, Aries. So I feel like for many of you, you are accepting things for what they are, or accepting things that you know that you can't change. Again, I also feel that for many of you, you may have held out hope, or you may have been really holding on to something regarding this person, holding out hope that you would work it out with them, or that you guys could finally be together. But I feel like right now, you're really starting to see situations for what they are, and you're accepting them for what they're supposed to be. Tell me about acceptance. All right. So we have the Fool, the 4 of Swords, and the 6 of Wands here. So Aries, I feel very strongly that, and this is of course your energy, I feel like you are really having some sort of wake-up call, or you're coming to some sort of realization here that it's like, even though someone pays you attention, that doesn't mean, how am I wording this? So what I'm getting the energy is that for some of you, you may have been under the assumption that because someone may have given you a certain level of attention, or they may have kind of showed you certain attentions, you may have thought that this was the start of something new, or I'm just really picking up on a naive energy. And this is not a bad thing, okay? There's a beauty in innocence, because a lot of times when you're very innocent, you're very pure, you don't know a lot, but that also means that you haven't been exposed to a lot of negativity. So whoever this is, I'm not trying to say that you're a naive person, but I'm getting a naive vibe where you may have assumed that someone giving you some form of attention, or some level of attention, meant that they were in it for the long haul, or, let's just say there was someone that was pursuing you romantically, and they were very much telling you everything that you've wanted to hear, or telling you the right things, but they were not actually showing any actions or showing you what they wanted. This is you realizing, you know what, I have to accept situations for what they are. Even though someone gives me attention, or maybe tells me certain things, it doesn't mean that we're going to be together. It doesn't mean that they are completely invested 100%. Again, going back to this Devil and the 5 of Swords, this could have been a big liar, someone that just really told you anything, or For some of you, they may have wanted to get to the next level and told you things that they hope would secure that for themselves. And for many of you, you are really starting to see, or you're having these eye-opening moments and seeing that just because someone comes in hot and heavy and they tell me this, that, and the third, it doesn't mean that this is for real. Let me allow a person to show me who they are by their actions and not necessarily with their words. Now, when it comes to your career, money, and finances, we have Judgment here, Aries. So for some of you, you're definitely either evaluating a position maybe that you're currently in, or this is you maybe figuring out what you want to do or where you want to go next. Talk to me about Judgment for Aries. All right, so we got these 6 of Cups. Tell me about Judgment. And the 7 of Wands. Aries, I feel like for some of you, you're coming to a realization that you were truly blocking out maybe something that you should have been open to. The Ace of Pentacles is here, and coming out with that 6 of Cups, this is letting me know, Aries, that you may have been either blocking your intuition or blocking like your soul's call or what you were meant to do. This is giving me an energy, Aries, of someone that's waking up and saying, you know what, this is not what I'm meant to do, or I am not happy in this job, or I am not happy doing this. What am I meant to do? And I feel for many of you, there is something that maybe you know intuitively that is meant for you, or you're suddenly realizing what you really want and where you want to invest in, what you want to give your attention to, what you want to give your time to. And for many of you, you could have been at a job for many, many years, or you could have been in a position long term. For some of you, you're really making a lot of solid decisions this month, and most of that is figuring out what you want or what's going to really like nourish your soul and bring in the most abundance and happiness. But again, I'm getting a very kind of spiritual vibe with this 6 of Cups, knowing that you want to focus on what's making you happy or what's going to make you feel fulfilled, not necessarily what's going to bring you in the most money. Now, when it comes to love, we have denial here, Aries. So for some of you, you may be realizing this month that you were in denial, or again, going back to that original point, this is just someone that was telling you everything that you wanted to hear. For some of you, you may have wanted to believe this person or believe in something. And for a lot of you, you're really starting to see very clearly who this person is, or maybe who they aren't. Tell me about denial for Aries. Ooh. Those came flying out. We got the Page of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles here. So I feel like someone here is realizing that they may not get this new opportunity, or what they thought was a reconciliation, what they thought was going to potentially be a new beginning is not going to happen here. I feel like someone was really holding out hope. Aries, I feel like you were really holding out hope for this person, this situation. I don't know if this was an ex of yours or if this was just you and someone that were talking and you were really invested. But with this Page of Swords, this is letting me know that there could potentially be some distance, or there's possibly been a conversation between you and this person where you guys have possibly severed ties. I'm also getting that for some of you, you're realizing that maybe it is time to move on or move ahead and think about the future when it comes to new opportunities in love or investing in someone new. So someone here may have been in denial, and that's okay, Aries. It happens to the best of us. But I do feel that someone here is starting to wake up and smarten up. There could have been something that happened, something that was said, whatever it was, Aries, though, you're now seeing clearly where you may have been wrong or where you may have gotten this situation, you know, a little messed up. But the good thing is that, like I said, you're recognizing and realizing where you may have fallen short, and you're taking the proper steps to move on and get out of that energy. Now, when it comes to personal growth, we have forgiveness. So Aries, you could be forgiving this person or forgiving people around you in general. I'm also hearing from many of you, you're forgiving yourself for allowing yourselves to be, I don't want to say fall victim to this, of course, but you're just forgiving yourself. Maybe you feel as if you should have known better, or maybe you feel as if maybe you should have done more research, or, you know, gotten more information about this person or this situation. Tell me about forgiveness for Aries. Ooh, we got the 5 of Cups. Yeah, someone here does not want to still live in regret and like wallow in sadness here. The Ace of Swords in reverse. So that Ace of Swords in reverse is very telling. This is someone who is just not seeing things clearly, or they may not be seeing what they should be seeing here. Temperance is here. Aries, you may have ignored the red flags just to keep the peace, or you may have ignored the red flags because you really wanted this. You were holding out hope so badly that you and this person would work it out, or that things would finally materialize and come to fruition. But I do feel that for many of you, you're also forgiving yourself for, like I said, not recognizing maybe the red flags, or realizing that even though this person may have shown you signs, you didn't pick them up, or maybe you did pick them up and you wanted to keep the peace, you wanted to work this out, you really wanted this to happen. I feel very strongly that whoever I'm reading for, you are someone that was really holding out hope. Like you had it all set in your mind, you and this person were going to have your happily ever after, and for a lot of you it just did not happen. Or again, this person was just not who you thought that they were. And for many of you, you're going into this with a situation, or you're going into a new situation, but you could be telling yourself, you know what, I forgive myself and everyone else from my past. I'm going to move on in love. I'm going to move on in peace. And for many of you, that's exactly what you're doing. Now, the overall advice from Spirit is service. So we have, I feel good when I can help others. So for many of you, Aries, you're being called to really think about ways that you can maybe serve people around you, people within your community. I also hear serve yourself. Tell me about service. All right, we got a few here. Two of Wands, the Judgment, and Page of Cups here. Aries, this is a very profound energy I'm picking up on. That Two of Wands is letting me know that your future definitely looks bright. You're going to be receiving some positive news, but with this High Priestess energy here, there's a knowing. There is a knowing here. Three of Pentacles with the Eight of Wands here. So Aries, you're definitely being called to help others out or work on collaborating. Eight of Wands talks about travel and distance. So for some of you, you could be traveling, or I'm hearing, and this is very specific, I don't know if someone is doing like work in like maybe countries that are, I don't want to say impoverished, but countries that, I don't know, but someone here seems to be like either traveling or doing some sort of work where they're helping out people that are disadvantaged or maybe less fortunate. There's definitely an energy of travel. So for some of you, if you've been thinking about traveling, especially if you want to help people, or I'm hearing like missionary work or something, and I know that's really old school, but I'm definitely hearing like that kind of energy where someone here is very interested in helping people, traveling to help people. If that is something that you're interested in, Aries, Spirit is saying definitely go for it. But for others of you, if that is not the case, I do feel as though you're going to receive some positive news, but this is tied to service or being in service or of service to others. That definitely came out as well. So for some of you, you may have some sort of spiritual gifts, or you may be being called to tap into your spirituality. But if not, Aries, definitely remember that the easiest and quickest way to unlock your blessings and abundance is to help others, or be there, or be of service to others. So let's close it out with a message from your spirit guides, ancestors, and angels. Spirit, tell me about Aries. All right, what do we have here? We got clear, cancel, and release. So this seems to be on par with the energy of what the reading is about with this person. Divine timing is at the bottom of the deck. So I definitely feel for some of you, this is just more confirmation or more clarity about this situation, Aries. I feel like this person definitely had you messed up for some time, but the good thing is that you are, like I said, waking up. You see the situation for what it is, and you're clearly making the decision to get rid of this energy and to move forward. So Aries, that is the messages I have for you guys today. I hope this resonated, gave you some clarity in your situation. If it has, please support the channel as always by liking and subscribing. Personal reads are open. If that's something you're interested in, that information will be in the description box below. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.